My past defines me. This is who I am. I am unseen, unheard, unwanted.
According to the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, in the year 2014, there was an estimated amount of 66,572 confirmed victims of child abuse and neglect. In San Antonio itself, there was an estimated amount of 8,012. I am an early childhood professional, teacher, and advocate for children. In order to better understand child abuse, we will look at different types of child abuse, the effects of child abuse on children, and some current statistics on child abuse and neglect. So there are many different types of child abuse, four of the main ones being physical, emotional, sexual, and neglect, according to the Child Welfare Information Gateway. Physical abuse is non-accidental physical injury, so this can be caused by hitting, biting, kicking, punching the child. Emotional abuse can be a pattern of behavior impairing the emotional development or sense of self-worth of the child. So this can be caused by constantly putting a child down, cursing at them, or just failing to provide love, support, and guidance to them. Sexual abuse can be rape, sodomy, exposure, prostitution, or the production of pornography. Neglect is failure to provide for basic needs for the child that can be physical, medical, educational, and emotional. All of these types of abuse can affect a child drastically. So there are many different types of effects of child abuse, three of the main ones being developmental, psychological, and physical, according to the Joyful Heart Foundation. The developmental one being the developing of the brain. So that's one of the main effects. So as you can see on the slide, this is a normal picture of a child's brain, a normal child's brain. And this is a brain of a child that has been neglected. So as you can see, there's a size difference. This brain image, this brain is shrink a little bit. So this shrinkage can cause problems with memory and learning and behavior for them. And so psychological effects can be anxiety, depression, flashbacks, and sleep difficulty. Physical effects can be sprains, fractures, STDs, or even poor nutrition that leads to growth and weight problems. So a report of child abuse is made every 10 seconds, according to the Texas Protects Organization. 3 die on average a week, and 7 die every hour, according to Texas Protects. According to Child Health Organization, every year more than 3.6 million children are reported to CPS. In the year 2014, state agencies found an estimated amount of 702,000 victims of child abuse. This would pack about 10 modern football stadiums. According to Amy V. Silverman, on a community study of child abuse, 80% of 21-year-olds who were victims of child abuse met the criteria for at least one psychological disorder. Bang X, another person in the study, said that in new cases in 2008 alone, healthcare costs, special education costs, welfare expenses, and criminal justice expenses added up to $124 billion. So this could send about 1.7 million children to college. So these statistics just show us the seriousness of this issue and just how it affects us in many aspects. Child abuse takes place every day, every hour, every few seconds, and anywhere and in many different ways. As you saw earlier, child abuse can have long-term effects on children and even society. Child abuse affects the child emotionally, psychologically, and developmentally. Abby, the girl in the video we saw in the beginning, she gave us an idea of what it's like to be a victim of child abuse and just how she was affected emotionally. 10 seconds.